This episode of Marijuana Today Daily is brought to you by our friends over at ease.com, California's top one-stop website for legal marijuana delivery, and now a national provider of hemp-based CBD products via their new platform over at easewellness.com. Make sure you take some time today to check out Ease's new 2018 State of Cannabis report, which teases out all kinds of super helpful bits of data, information, knowledge, and wisdom about how and why people consume cannabis. In 2018, Ease saw an order flow through their California platform on average of once every 8 seconds. So they have a lot of raw data to first properly aggregate and anonymize before pairing with a bunch of smart polling for their editorial team to craft this year's report from. Take advantage of that base of data and the smart contextualization provided by Ease by opening up ease.com and finding their new 2018 Insights report. And while you're over at ease.com, spelled E-A-Z-E, and if you're in California, you can just go ahead and also place an order for legal marijuana delivery, which shows up in your door in less than an hour, assuming it's during legal delivery hours and that you're in a part of the state where Ease is active. And those of us outside California can dream about the day when Ease's service lands in our states, and for now can check out easewellness.com to order hemp-derived CBD products via the mail in 41 U.S. states. Thanks again to everyone at ease.com and easewellness.com for the support that keeps our news lights running. Good morning, Marijuana Nation. It's Thursday, February 21st, 2019, and you're tuned in to episode 670 of Marijuana Today Daily. I'm your host, Shay Gunther, and I'll be walking you through today's marijuana news and headlines. As always, we have a full and busy day of cannabis news in our hands, so let's jump right into it. We kick off the day's news with the big acquisition up in Canada, where licensed marijuana company Tilray just announced that it would be scooping up Manitoba Harvest, which specializes in hemp food, in a deal worth upward of $419 million Canadian, or just over $318 million US. The deal is for a mix of cash and stock, with $150 million Canadian in cash and $127.5 million Canadian in stock to be paid initially, with the remainder to come 6 months after closing and then upon the company hitting certain performance goals. Manitoba Health was founded back in 1998 and has a wide range of products in more than 16,000 stores in the US and Canada. This will obviously give Tilray a big foothold in the hemp market and an opportunity to expand its CBD business line. New Cannabis Ventures has all the numbers and details on this large deal, so I'd swing over for more. As always, we have all the news we cover linked to on our website at mjtodaydaily.com and on our Twitter account at mjtodaydaily. Deb Borchard over at Green Market Report is reporting that a group of lawmakers sent a letter this week to the Commissioner of the Food and Drug Administration asking for clarification on how CBD can be used in foods and drinks. The letter, which was shared online by one of its signatories, my own congressional representative, Chelly Pingree of Maine, asks FDA Commissioner Scott Gottlieb to provide guidance on the, quote, lawful pathways for food products containing hemp-derived CBD in interstate commerce, unquote. You can pop over to Green Market Report to find a link to the full letter itself, which was also signed by 11 other House lawmakers. This is kind of a big deal considering the potential size of the non-medical CBD market, so not a bad storyline to stay on top of. Florida is one step closer to allowing its registered medical cannabis patients to smoke marijuana. This long-running storyline is a result of Florida lawmakers banning the smoking of medical cannabis following the overwhelming passage of a 2016 medical marijuana ballot measure. In January, newly sworn-in Governor Ron DeSantis announced that lawmakers would either have to pass new laws opening up the smoking of marijuana, or he'd drop the state's appeal of a losing decision it received in a court case over the issue. Yesterday, Senate Bill 182 was passed out of the Senate Rules Committee via unanimous vote. There's a lot of background context and other details to unpack on this one, so I'd add it to your list of stories to read. Those are our top stories for today. It's time for Marijuana Today Daily Headlines Blitz. Before we blitz out in headlines, let's quickly thank our sponsor, ease.com, California's top one-stop website for legal marijuana delivery, and now a national provider of hemp-derived CBD products via their new platform at easewellness.com. One of the really helpful parts of the new 2018 Ease Insights State of Cannabis report is the granular maps Ease publishes showing the order volume density in cities like Los Angeles and San Francisco. Ease's editorial team also broke out some of California's numbers along northern and southern lines, with one of the most interesting interesting data points being the fact that CBD sales were much stronger in the northern part of the state, where they grew 89% over the southern part, where CBD sales grew at a slower rate of just 77%. CBD was also the big star of the year, with the overall number of CBD consumers nearly doubling as more women and baby boomers in particular got into the market. If you do any kind of business in legal cannabis, then you need to click over to see Ease's new report. It's free, extremely well written and designed, and has tons of useful things that will leave you a better and more informed marijuana entrepreneur. One last time, you just need to open up ease.com, spelled E-A-Z-E, to find their new 2018 Ease Insights report. Thanks to everyone at ease.com and easewellness.com for supporting today's news. All right, time for the Blitz. On Tuesday, supporters of medical cannabis reform met in South Carolina's capital to rally for a bill introduced last month that would allow for people living with terminal conditions or chronic illnesses requiring the use of opioids to use medical marijuana. The South Carolina Compassionate Care Act was introduced by Republican State Senator Tom Davis and is currently being considered in committee. CNBC is reporting that investment bank Piper Jaffray has started to treat the business of cannabis beauty as its own investment category worthy of analysis and coverage, instead of just being a subcategory of the natural beauty market. This is a leading indicator of the serious potential for the marijuana beauty market vertical and is something that should be on your personal radar. Looks like Maryland will not be legalizing adult use marijuana anytime this year, as on Tuesday, legislative leaders in the state's General Assembly created a committee to study the idea of legalizing adult use in 2020 at the very earliest. The working group will assemble recommendations to be passed on to fellow lawmakers later in December, setting up next year as the soonest session in which adult use legalization could be passed. Michigan Live is a good story up about a college class being held at the University of Michigan on the science, chemistry, technology, and biology of cannabis. The perfectly named Pharm Sci 420 class held at the U of M in Ann Arbor is being taken by a mix of pharmacist students as well as those studying nursing, computer science, and business. We probably should throw down a little disclosure on this one, as the article mentions that our friends and longtime supporters at the Ohm of Medicine are involved with the class as guest speakers. More of this, please. Kyle Yeager wraps up our day with a twofer, leading off his two-headline run with his story about the governors of Illinois and Connecticut, both of whom called for the legalization of adult-use marijuana in speeches they gave yesterday about their respective proposed state budgets. A good one to open up for the read and for the embedded videos. And with his second of two stories, Kyle ends our day with a bummer of a headline out of North Dakota, where yesterday lawmakers in the state house voted 43-47 to kill a proposed bill that would have decriminalized the possession of small amounts of marijuana. Those are the headlines and news for the day. I'll be back with you again tomorrow morning with another information-packed episode of Marijuana Today Daily. But in the meantime, if you have any stories to share or feedback to give, zip us an email to headlines@mjtodaydaily.com. And while you're clicking around the interwebs, swing over to our Twitter account at MJTodayDaily and visit our website at mjtodaydaily.com to find links to all the news we cover. Thanks to our sponsor, Ease, and to all of our awesome Patreon listeners for the support that makes this show possible. To join the illustrious ranks of the Patreon listeners yourself, swing over to our website at mjtodaydaily.com and click on that big blue button at the top of the page that says Become a Patron. I'm your host, Shay Gunther. Thanks for tuning in, starting your day with marijuana today.
One take, Shay. One take.